your shadows, dust cast long shadows, painting orange and crimson hues across the city. The air was thick with smoke's acrid scent, clinging like an unwelcome memory. Ash floated down like blackening snow, whispering silent eulogies for all that was lost. Jake stood before the charred ruins of the house, his jacket heavy with loss. The skeletal remains of what had once been a home stood stark against the fiery sky. Each beam a testament to resilience and ruin. In his pocket he held a child's drawing, its vibrant colors a fragile symbol of hope. Amidst the destruction, kneeling on the ashen ground, Jake felt guilt and helplessness, each heartbeat questioning why he survived when others hadn't. The charred earth scorched beneath his knees, a tactile reminder of the inferno's wrath. Clutching the drawing to his chest, he whispered with a voice broken yet hopeful, Lord of mercy, why was I spared? I did all I could, yet it feels like it's never enough. A tear traced his soot-smeared face, mingling with dirt and grief to blend sacred with broken. The evening breeze, gentle as a friend's touch, seemed to remind him of grace amidst his doubts, a soft caress that whispered of divine presence. Days passed like chapters. Jake was reluctant to read each new dawn, a reminder of the night that had scorched their world. Though the fires were out, an inner conflagration lingered within him, smoldering with unresolved sorrow and questions. Rachel, his wife, watched him with loving patience, her presence a comforting balm. Her fingers traced a brass lamp, its steady glow a testament to endurance amidst their shadows. For Jake, its light was a beacon amidst his internal tempest, a silent companion in the midnight hours when sleep eluded him. One evening, as dusk deepened and shadows gathered, Jake stood at the window lost in thoughts. The skyline, once vibrant with life, was now ghostly and still an echo of what used to be. He felt restless, seeking solace in a world turned upside down. The child's drawing on the wall stood out, a splash of color in his grayscale mind, a reminder of innocence and dreams. Shepherd of my soul, Jake prayed, the lamp casting gentle patterns that danced across the walls like whispers of peace. Guide me through this darkness, help me release this burden. His words were a surrender release of his heart's tight grip as he laid down his anxieties at the feet of the one who holds all answers. In the ensuing silence, God's presence comforted him, a divine whisper tenderly assuring, you are chosen to carry the light through darkness. His spirit calmed, the the storm within him subsiding to a peaceful hush. With clarity from prayer, Jake sought out families affected by the fire. He knocked on doors, each step humbling and empowering, with the act of reaching out as healing as it was daunting. Listening to their stories and sharing grief became a shared mosaic of resilience, each piece a testament to the human spirit. Through their stories he found his heart mending, as if divine threads sewed his spirit together, repairing the unseen tears. During that healing week, Jake sat with the young girl, the artist of the drawing. Her dreams of becoming a painter sparkled in her eyes, undimmed by the smoke. Her joy a burst of light that pierced his darkness. In her innocence, Jake saw God's enduring promise, a reflection of hope and creation that soothed his weary soul. You're like a hero, she declared playfully. Her words a crown on his weary head, an accolade he felt he did not deserve. Jake smiled gently, softening the worry lines etched into his face. No, he said, I'm just a man who prays. His response was simple, a testament to the power of faith and humility. Twilight's blessing, under the amber dusk, the sky a masterpiece of golden rose. Jake stood in a newly constructed community garden, a tangible rebirth from ashes. Each plant symbolized hope, their shoots reaching heavenward, a green chorus of life proclaiming resilience and new beginnings. His heart lighter, each breath a Don't break a forgotten road. The sky painted in soft hues by the divine artist. A breeze stirs the willows, their branches reaching skyward in silent supplication. My breath forms clouds in the brisk winter air, each a fleeting prayer. I hold a worn yellowed letter, a relic of unsent words and unvoiced confessions to a father I barely knew. The cold seeps through my coat as I tread a path flanked by skeletal trees. My pulse echoes in the stillness, a reminder of life's rhythms. I pause to gaze at the letter close to my heart. Its pages are stained with ink, words heavy with the weight I've carried too long. The wind whispers through the trees, urging me forward, but hesitation roots me, kneeling on the roadside's cold stone. I bow my head, Lord of mercy. I whisper, guide me through these shadows. In the thickened stillness, I sense hope, a whisper of heaven's promise for healing. The frosted path crunches softly with each step. The silent forest crackles with ice, and a distant bird's call. In this quiet, I find an ancient chapel. Its door creaks open, beckoning me into the warm glow of flickering candles. Their light sings silent hymns, echoing past prayers, each flame a tribute to enduring faith. On a rough bench, I let the warmth seep into my bones. I unfurl the letter and press my hands together. Shepherd of my soul, I whisper, I am lost, help me let go. My heart listens in the hush, sensing a thread of grace weaving through fear. In stillness, I glimpse an unspoken promise, a reminder of love's healing power. The turning call strengthened, I step outside. The sun now spills golden light, a heavenly embrace. Each sunbeam whispers encouragement in the distance. Spring's first signs emerge, life breaking free. Moved by a divine nudge, I pull out my phone. Each number pressed is a prayer, a step toward reconciliation. Father, my voice cracks as he answers, a bridge forming between us. I listen, the silence heavy but warming. I am here if you'll have me. His reply thaws the distance, a new story rooted in forgiveness and grace begins, where healing mends old wounds. At dusk I light a lamp by my bedside, its glow a testament to faith. Enduring stars prick the night sky, witnesses to my heart's transformation. The vast universe mirrors the soul's journey from night to day, from death to life. The letters, ridges in my pocket are lines in our story of redemption. The room fills with peace beyond understanding. I kneel, pressing palms together, Holy One. Thank you for guiding light. May I walk renewed by your grace and truth. Lord of all compassion, in your light we find our way. Guide us through shadow to the dawn. Heal the scars with your gentle hand. We trust in your eternal love. Amen. Breath of heaven. Act I, shadows of doubt. The seminary corridors felt like rivers of silence, stretching into eternity with a hushed reverence. The thick tapestries absorbing my footfalls as though the very walls conspired to keep my presence a secret. Dust motes swirled in the last light of the setting sun, casting long shadows through stained glass windows, turning the hallway into a kaleidoscope of vivid orange and deep blues. My heart felt like a tangled mess, akin to the trees outside whipped by a restless wind. Doubts crowded my mind, their presence insistent and unyielding, as if the very air I breathed was tainted with uncertainty. Father Michael, the old priest sat in calm repose on the chapel's oak bench, his eyes half open, the very picture of serene contemplation. His presence was as familiar and enduring as the flickering lamp above the tabernacle, a steady flame, barely wavering, yet undeniably alive. Father, I called softly, uncertain if my voice was a disruption or a plea. He opened his eyes but remained silent, inviting me to speak or to fall into the silence with him. His calm demeanor and unspoken assurance that the sacred space held room for both. I slumped beside him, the weight of my doubts pressing heavily on my shoulders. Does God really hear us? Or am I just talking into the wind? He lifted a wrinkled hand, more eloquent in its silence than any words could ever be. A gentle invitation to explore the deeper questions of the soul. The chapel's air was thick with an ancient reverence, and I felt the weight of it settling around me. I closed my eyes, willing myself to pray, but the words tangled like fish in a net, elusive and slippery in the face of my uncertainties. Later, alone in my room, the familiar surroundings offered little comfort. I fell to my knees, feeling the cool touch of the wooden floor through the thin fabric of my trousers. The shadows crept in even here, though the pale glow from the window stretched across the floor like a gentle reminder of day. A crisis loomed, my heart heavy with unanswered questions. With hands folded tightly in an almost desperate clasp, I sought solace in the act of prayer. Lord of mercy, I whispered, my voice a mere breath in the quiet room. If you are truly there, hear my cry, I'm drowning in doubt. Show me that my prayers are more than empty echoes. I remained still listening, the silence a thick, expectant blanket. The world outside fell away, leaving just my breathing and the faint rustle of trees beyond the window. For the first time it felt less like a ritual and more a raw, unguarded plea. A begging for an answer, for a sign that I was heard. The next evening, drawn by an inexplicable pull, I returned to the chapel. I sat, my focus drawn to the lamp's small flame. Father Michael was there as always, a silhouette serene against the the gathering dusk, offering a quiet companionship that asked for nothing in return. This time I sought no words from him. Instead I settled silently at the altar's foot, letting my breathing match the rhythm of my heart. As I watched the flame, its steady flicker, whisper to my spirit, let prayer be your breathing. A thought intruded, soft as a dawn breeze. It wasn't an audible voice, but a whisper in my soul, an echo of the divine that stirred something deep within. I close my eyes, surrendering to the gentle urging, shepherd of my soul. I pray the words unhurried, each syllable a step in faith. Guide me not just in sound, but in silence. Teach me to listen. An unexpected peace washed over me, gentle yet profound, as if the air itself had cleared. When I opened my eyes, the chapel seemed different, more alive, more sacred, every shadow and beam of light a testament to the presence I had longed to feel. As if my own eyes had finally seen it for the sanctuary it truly was. The turning prayer. I unclenched my hands, releasing the tension I'd carried for far too long. This prayer came from the heart. Holy One, take my uncertainties, I surrender them. Fill me with courage to walk where your light leads. A warmth spread within, a gentle flame inside mirrored by the lamp above, offering a silent promise of divine companionship. Rising, I felt lighter, each step forward, leaving the weight of doubt behind. Father Michael caught my eye, a knowing glint in his gaze. Though he spoke not a word, his presence affirmed what my heart had finally discerned. That God spoke in whispers and breaths of prayer, in light, fluttering in silence.
In the pre-dawn quiet, when the town still slumbered beneath a veil of mist, a humble bakery nestled between silent streets began its day. The cool air whispered through the alleyways, carrying a hint of flour dust under the flickering street lamp's glow. As if the very night exhaled in contentment inside, Maria, an immigrant whose roots clung to distant soils, prepared her workspace with a ritualistic reverence. A silent liturgy of dough and yeast, alone but not lonely, accompanied by the soft hum of the refrigerator and the rhythmic ticking of the clock. Maria kneaded dough with hands that seemed to dance with grace, each twist and turn an unspoken prayer. Lord of mercy, she murmured, her words rising like incense to heaven, an offering at God's altar. This morning, however, a heavy unease settled over her heart. Like a storm cloud gathering in the distance, a new bakery had opened across the street. Its modern facade a stark contrast to her quaint shop. Ivan, the owner, had swiftly drawn away her loyal customers, and Maria felt the weight of dwindling sales press against her chest. Pausing with flour-dusted hands, she gazed out the window, where the sky began to flush with the first hues of dawn. Holy One, give me strength, she prayed, her voice barely a whisper, trembling like a leaf in a breeze. Help me walk by faith. In that hushed plea, she released her anxieties into the hands of the shepherd of her soul, trusting he would guide her through the shadowed valley.
As the dawn's first light spilled over the horizon, a golden hue filled the bakery, casting warm, gentle shadows that danced across the walls, promising new beginnings. Maria's heart felt lighter, lifted by unseen, loving hands. She remembered that her faith, like the bread she lovingly crafted, required time to rise, to develop its full strength and flavor, nurtured by patience and grace.
Outside, the city began to stir, the sounds of morning harmonizing with her rhythmic work. Her hands molded dough into loaves that were silent vows of resilience and hope. As she placed them in the oven, she embraced the new day with renewed optimism. A tug at her soul turned her thoughts toward Ivan. She recalled his often burdened look and felt a surge of compassion. Holy One, teach me compassion, she prayed, her heart opening in a way it hadn't before, bridging the divide that earlier competition had dug between them. A warmth filled her, as if God himself whispered forgiveness into her heart, planting seeds of peace and understanding.
As the day wore on and the bakery buzzed with life, Maria felt a divine urge, a push from the Spirit urging her to extend kindness beyond her own walls. With a basket of freshly baked bread, crust still crackling from the oven's gentle kiss, she stepped into the bright morning. Each step across the street was a testament to her prayed for faith, a pilgrimage of humility and love. She found Ivan at his display, arranging pastries with the precision of an artist. The lines of the morning sun draped over him, mingling their shadows as if heaven's light wished to join their hands. I brought you some bread, Maria said softly, her heart pounding with a mix of courage and vulnerability. Ivan glanced up surprise flitting across his face before his features softened into a wary smile. He hesitated, then accepted the basket, genuine gratitude softening the lines of stress on his brow. In that simple sheer gesture, Maria felt a weight lift from her spirit, replaced by an overwhelming peace, like sunlight breaking through storm-heavy clouds. They both sensed God's guidance, His gentle hand stitching them together like a lighthouse for ships once lost in the fog. A new beginning.
In the days that followed, a subtle transformation began, spreading like ripples across a still pond. Word of Maria's generous spirit and unexpected kindness spread through the community like wildfire, drawing new customers eager not just for her bread, but for the story of grace knated into every loaf. Her bakery flourished not through the cutthroat competition of commerce, but through the rich soil of community and shared grace, where stories were knated into dough, rising with the morning sun. The tension between rivals dissolved, replaced by a mutual respect and growing cooperation. Weaving a new fabric from old threads, Maria and Ivan began to exchange tips and stories, their former rivalry blossoming into a partnership that fed not just the body, but the soul. Each loaf became a prayer, a hope for brighter mornings, a testament to the power of divine love to heal and unite.
Shepherd of my soul, grant me wisdom to walk by faith and strength, to share your love. Let my heart remain open to your guidance, bringing light where there is darkness. May the bread we break together build bridges of peace. Amen.
The hospital corridor seemed endless, lined with doors and filled with the sterile scent of antiseptic and faint coffee. Evening light filtered through windows, casting long shadows that danced across the floor, echoing my racing heart. I thought of my father's stories from childhood, now so distant. Approaching his room, my heart beat a frantic prayer, feelings dense and ready to spill like the rain outside. Inside, machines beeped around my father. Once robust, now frail, I sank into a chair, feeling the weight of unspoken words and regrets. God, shepherd of my soul, I prayed silently, my hands clasped tightly.
Hold us in this night. Let your truth light our path. For I am lost in this shadow.
A flicker of warmth touched my heart. Sunlight through storm clouds.
A nurse entered, her presence a melody of compassion, nodding gently before leaving. Her jasmine perfume, a reminder of life's subtle beauty.
Hours slip by in whispers and sighs. with the rhythmic hum of lights and monitors almost comforting fatigue, drove me to the hallway, seeking solace. The rain a soothing hymn outside. I leaned against the wall, the chill of tiles contrasting with warm tears. Lord of mercy, I uttered, my voice a gentle ripple. Show me the way through this fear, bring your peace to doubt. Help me carry the flame of truth even when it flickers. In that stillness, divine presence seemed to hush the rain. My father's teachings echoed in my mind. God's truth was a flame we must carry, even when it burned low. My phone vibrated, a digital reminder of the world beyond these walls. The vibration inviting possibilities I feared to grasp. The familiar name on my phone glowed softly. My sister. We hadn't spoken since a family argument. Holding my breath, I answered, her voice tentative yet resolute. Her request to talk was a bridge over misunderstanding, igniting a spark of forgiveness within me, long buried beneath pride.
Yes, I whispered, my voice mingling with the rain and dawn's glow. I wanna make things right.
Through hesitant words we mended burnt bridges as we spoke. God's truth warmed us, the flame vibrant and alive, guiding our reconciliation. A new dawn emerged, our journey back to one another lit by grace and mercy. The past, a tapestry of lessons, testified to love and faith's enduring strength. Holy One, guide our hearts from shadow into your light. Ignite within us the flame of your truth, that we may carry it faithfully. Fill our souls with the peace that surpasses understanding. In your mercy, help us find courage in surrender. Amen.
It's 4 a.m., cloaked in the silence of a sleeping town. The rain taps a soothing rhythm, a lullaby for some, a gentle awakening for others. Inside my bakery, the air is warm, thick with yeast and memories stirred by kitchen scents. Dim light from a street lamp filters through an open window, mixing with the flour that drifts like snow, dusting surfaces with whispered grace, a remnant of yesterday's work. My hands moving through dough with a generational rhythm, find solace in its yielding growth, promising transformation. As I need, I whisper a prayer. Lord of mercy, I murmur, guide me today. Let this bread bless those who eat it, bless those who trouble me, help me love them too. My crisis prayer, a bridge to the divine, seeks peace amid the rivalry with Marcus, the young owner of a nearby bakery. His sign, bold and new, often stirs a quiet turmoil within. By 5 a.m., the rain grows steadier, a soothing symphony against the glass street lamp. Shadows dance to the melody of night. The day bears its challenges, pressing heavily as the morning tranquility fades. My thoughts stray to Marcus, a specter of animosity cloaked in envy. We stand on opposing sides, guardians of secrets. His harsh words linger, barbs twisting community threads into rivalry knots. A gulf stretches between us, deep with pride and perception. Our tense interactions wrap in misunderstanding, heavy with unspoken hurt. Yet a whisper breaks through, soft, insistent. Share your bread, it calls, teetering between foolishness and divine guidance. Could this be a nudge toward reconciliation? The notion lingers, a seed of hope, promising new growth where thorns tangle, a turning in the rain. Resounding words accompany me as I prepare fresh bread. The flower snow comforts, cocooning me in its embrace, promising new beginnings. With heart heavy yet hopeful, I kneel beside cooling loaves, speaking a prayer for change. Holy One, grant me strength to extend my hand, to show grace where I harbor grievance. May your love shine through. My prayer ascends like a dove, seeking refuge amid stormy skies. Wrapping 2 loaves, I cradle them gently, a key to unlocking pride and hurt. Stepping into rain, its coolness baptizes me anew. A ritual of resolve, the corner lamp lights my path. Each step forward is prayer imbued, each breath submission to grace's power. Rain once distant, drums a steady cadence toward reconciliation. Outside Marcus Bakery, rain weaves into me, threading resolve into spirit. His shop is quiet, but within Marcus moves, a silhouette in golden oven glow, reminiscent of creation's beginnings. Summoning courage, I knock softly. Marcus opens the door, surprise widening his eyes, curiosity mingling wittiness in my outstretched hands. The bread, a simple offering laden with intention. May this nourish, I offer, as tears mingle with rain, tears of release, hope, a testimony of the Spirit's work within. In that moment, silence hangs like a sacred curtain between us, the rain encompassing us in riving embraces. I search mine, tension softening into an unexpected smile. Bread once a token of rivalry now speaks pieces, language, a bridge forms between us, promising reconciliation. The bread's warm aroma bridges the gap, a silent testament to shared humanity and divine possibility, laying a new path where discord once lay. A window for the light, active desert journey. As the sun dipped lower, painting the sky amber and rose, the bus moved steadily over the desert highway. Inside, the passenger swayed with its motion, enveloped in old leather and dust, mingling with anticipation. Among them, Sarah sat quietly, clutching a thermos filled with her grandmother's spiced tea, a comforting essence of warmth and nostalgia. The crisp air whispered of winter, promising spring's gentle embrace. Sarah gazed out the window, her thoughts tangled with uncertainty. Her meditation was interrupted by an older man beside her, his kind eyes framed by silver hair radiated warmth. May I? He gestured to the thermos with a nod. Grateful, Sarah poured a cup, the sweet scent rising like a prayer. The man offered a verse, be a window for the light, resonating in the dim bus, inviting her to embrace the divine. As night cloaked the journeying bus, rain began tapping the windows, its rhythm matching Sarah's anxious heart. silence followed, alive and listening. A peace seeped into her heart, dispelling shadows. Beside her, the stranger murmured amen, joining her plea, strengthening her resolve. Surrendering to the light, the bus journeyed through the rain-soaked night, feeling the shift within. Sarah opened her eyes to find the man watching with understanding. Sometimes, he said softly, we forget to let the light through. His words soothed her, and she realized she needed to release her fears. It was time to open a window to let divine light through her soul. A gentle resolve took root, courage for transformation dawned. The road stretched ahead, paved with promises. As dawn unfurled, Sarah bowed her head, a transformation blooming in her heart. Holy One, she breathed, give me the courage to be a window for your light. Confession at dawn, spring stirred in her heart as Sarah turned to the stranger, her voice clear. She shared her story, offering her vulnerability, her mistakes and unconfessed truths. The man listened deeply, offering no judgment, only understanding that wrapped her in grace. Empowered by confession, Sarah felt a strength flow within, unshackling her spirit. She resolved to face those she needed with honesty. When she reached her destination, the stranger squeezed her hand warm, passing as a silent blessing of hope. The bus pulled into the station as the sun rose, casting a hopeful glow. Sarah stepped into the morning air, aware of the transformation within, as though she had become a window for light, a vessel of grace and truth. Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps through shadowed paths. May your light shine through me, dispelling the darkness within. Grant me the courage to speak truth and the grace to offer love. In your presence I find peace and strength. Carrying the flame of truth. Acti, shadows of vigil. The hospital corridor seemed endless, lined with doors and filled with the sterile scent of antiseptic and faint coffee. Evening light filtered through windows, casting long shadows that danced across the floor, echoing my racing heart. I thought of my father's stories from childhood, now so distant. Approaching his room, my heart beat a frantic prayer. feelings dense and ready to spill like the rain outside inside. Machines beeped around my father, once robust, now frail. I sank into a chair, feeling the weight of unspoken words and regrets. God, shepherd of my soul, I prayed silently, my hands clasped tightly. Hold us in this night. Let your truth light our path, for I am lost in the shadow. A flicker of warmth touched my heart, sunlight through storm clouds. A nurse entered her presence, a melody of compassion, nodding gently before leaving, her jasmine perfume a reminder of life's subtle beauty. Hours slipped by in whispers and sighs, with the riving hum of lights and monitors almost comforting. Fatigue drove me to the hallway, seeking solace. The rain is soothing him outside. I leaned against the wall, the chill of tiles contrasting with warm tears. Lord of mercy, I uttered my voice, a gentle ripple. Show me the way through this fear. Bring your peace to doubt. Help me carry the flame of truth, even when it flickers. In that stillness, divine presence seemed to hush the rain. My father's teachings echoed in my mind. God's truth was a flame we must carry, even when it burned low. My phone vibrated, a digital reminder of the world beyond these walls. The vibration inviting possibilities I feared to grasp. The familiar name on my phone glowed softly. My sister, we hadn't spoken since a family argument. Holding my breath, I answered, her voice tentative yet resolute. Her request to talk was a bridge over misunderstanding, igniting a spark of forgiveness within me, long buried beneath pride. Yes, I whispered, my voice mingling with the rain and dawn's glow. I wanna make things right. Through hesitant words we mended burnt bridges as we spoke. God's truth warmed us, the flame vibrant and alive, guiding our reconciliation. A new dawn emerged, our journey back to one another, lit by grace and mercy. The past, a tapestry of lessons, testify to love and faith's enduring strength. Holy One, Holy One, Holy One, Holy Guide our hearts from shadow into your light. Ignite within us the flame of your truth that we may carry it faithfully. Fill our souls with the peace that surpasses understanding. In your mercy, help us find courage and surrender. Amen.
The city surrenders quietly to dusk, draping its streets in a softly woven blanket of grays and gold. The essential stands, sliding nature's feet, its eyes piercing the twilight sky. Listens for she. Stars sprawl, filling the sky, a silvery tapestry offering secret kinship. The distant hum of traffic underlies the cricket serenade, soothing, haunting. Jake inhales deeply, then releases a long sigh, as if shedding unseen burdens, a history of regrets and directionless roads. He collapses onto a weathered picnic bench, his eyes seeking solace lift to the heavens. Lord of mercy, what am I doing out here? He whispers, his voice quivering, his words fragile. Bowing his head, he cradles it in his hands, fingers intertwining like ancient roots grappling for sustenance. He prays, words fragmenting. Accentuating the echoes within my own heart. I glance up at the silent organ, its pipes, standing like sentinels, waiting to be awakened. They reflect my own sense of dormancy. My heart, heavy with unspoken dreams and persistent doubts, pulls me to my knees. Pressing my forehead to the cool stone floor, I pour out my soul in prayer. Lord of mercy, do I belong here? I feel lost. Guide me, show me my place. A gentle breeze, unexpectedly warm and redolent with the scent of beeswax candles, caresses my cheeks. It's a subtle reminder of past light and a herald of future promise. My racing heart begins to settle, soothed by a presence I cannot see, as though his hand rests comfortingly on my shoulder. The air hums with quiet affirmations, renewing my sense of purpose. Strengthened, I rise from my knees, ready to tackle my duties, now imbued with sacred encouragement and hope. A prayer in the darkness. Later, as the day's light fades into night, I linger in the nave's deepening shadows, watching as the choir director steps into view. Her silhouette glides with unspoken grace, her footsteps echoing softly against the stone floor. A gentle rhythm that complements the gathering night as her fingers dance over the organ keys. Celestial melodies dispel the silence, reverberating through the majestic stone arches that cradle the sound. Each note unfurls like a prayer, whispering to my soul's deepest longings. Captivated, I find myself drawn once more to the altar. Yearning for transformation, the music becomes a conduit to his presence. Holy One, I whisper into the sacred silence. Help me surrender my fears. Teach me like the bees, whose silent work rings louder than thunder. As the final note lingers, a lightness settles within me. A subtle shift occurs, aligning my heart's combs with his grand design. Trust blossoms in the hallowed quiet, a quiet courage infusing my spirit. Guided by the sacred, I resume my cleaning, every mundane task now a meditation woven into the tapestry of faith. The broom's gentle brushstrokes become a prayer, resonating through vaulted ceilings that have witnessed countless devotions. His whisper rises the evening air. You are as the bee, each task contributing to the greater whole. A revelation dawns on me, simple yet profound, to open the cathedral's doors earlier each evening. Offering sanctuary to weary souls in search of solace, I share this vision with the rector, his eyes lighting up with silent assent to my suggestion, his warm smile echoing the unspoken blessing. As I complete my shift, the sky deepens to velvety indigo, and stars kindle in the heavens like holy candles illuminating the night. Tomorrow holds new promise, welcoming others into this sacred space, offering them the refuge and quietude I have found. A kinship with the bees blossoms within me, our unseen labor sustaining the world in quiet harmony. On the cathedral steps I pause, feeling the city keeping time with the stillness behind me. Eyes closed, I inhale the serenity he has planted within me, sensing the divine rhythm that connects my heart to his greater purpose. The Lord of mercy has granted me a place, not marked by grandeur, but defined by humble service.
you for the hive of your love, for guiding my heart to its purpose. As you bless the work of peace, may my life echo your grace, building a sanctuary for us all. The silent descent. At the break of dawn, I begin my solitary journey along the winding mountain path, the quiet embrace of the early morning wrapping around me, like a comforting, familiar embrace. The cool air carries the scent of pine and the rich aroma of damp earth, weaving a tapestry of scents that promise renewal. As the first rays of sunlight creep over the towering peaks, they craft a vivid tapestry of shadows across the landscape. Shadows that seem to dance in time with the earth's awakening. My feet, securely encased in sturdy boots, create a rhythmic crunch against the gravel, a cadence of introspection echoing in the stillness. In my hand I clutch a weathered envelope, a letter unsent, a silent testament to words long left unspoken. The pine-scented breeze serves as a reminder of nature's vitality, while each breath I draw is brimming with the freshness of new beginnings. I am on a path not just towards the physical summit, but toward a long overdue confrontation with my past and with my father. The letter, a monument to my reticence, weighs heavily in my pocket, yet offers a strange sense of motivation and hope. Cry of the heart. As I traverse the halfway mark of my climb, an emotional burden that I can no longer shoulder compels me to stop. I find a flat stone along the path. Its cool, ancient surface grounding me as I kneel in reverence. The world narrows to the sound of my breath, steady and anchoring, and the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. Lord of mercy, I whisper, threading my voice through the tranquil stillness of the morning, soft yet intent with purpose. Please help me find peace with what I've left undone. Guide me, my holy shepherd, to soften my heart and learn to rejoice in the prosperity of others. Tears trace warm, gentle paths down my cheeks, a silent outpouring of my soul's pain and yearning for release. Each tear is a prayer, a sacred offering of my sorrow. And in the quiet that follows, I perceive a profound, gentle assurance, a divine promise of companionship and healing. The peace for which I plead begins to unfurl within me, subtle and soft as the first light of dawn, touching the edges of my heart with its tender grace. Turning of the spirit, with renewed purpose I continue my ascent, my steps growing lighter with each unexpected revelation of grace and clarity, that only prayer's solace can bring the path, now bathed in the sun's warm embrace. Winds upward, painting the world in deeper, vibrant hues. I pause, compelled by an inner call to listen to creation's whispers around me, to the song of life that surrounds me. Father, I call out to the expanse of sky above, allowing the sun's warmth to seep into my being, filling me with a sense of belonging. These words, this letter, have been like stones weighing down my heart. Help me release them. Open my soul to celebrate others' happiness as you would have me do. A breeze stirs, a gentle caress affirming my plea. Lifting the weight that has long held me captive, I resolve then to reach out to my Father, long estranged, and in doing so, embrace a strength in letting go. Trusting my shepherd to guide my steps forward, each step becomes a prayer, a testament of trust, vulnerability, and grace. The call of reconciliation. Standing at the summit, I am enveloped by morning's full light, a radiant embrace that speaks of endless possibilities. The world below unfurls like a mosaic of breathtaking splendor. A reflection of divine artistry, I retrieve my phone, its screen a beacon of connection in my hand. With a breath that fills my lungs with courage, I dial my Father's number, each ring a heartbeat of anticipation and bravery. It is an act of humility, a chance to voice the words that have so long echoed only in my mind. His voice, when it comes, is a melody long missed, resonant with familiarity yet edged with the distance of years. As I speak, I feel the warmth of dawn extending from me into the receiver, a transmission of reconciliation's sacred light. We converse, and in the timbre of his voice, I discern an unexpected joy, as if each word were a step toward healing. The space between us, once defined by absence and silence, begins to dissolve, replaced by tender understanding and the promise of renewal. Holy One, Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps to peace and reconciliation. Teach me to find joy in the rise of others, to walk paths of forgiveness and love. May your light fill the shadows of my heart. Amen. the attic, act I, echoes of the past. Winter's chill slips into the attic, each gust a reminder of the cold that mirrors my soul. Amidst dusty boxes and forgotten items, I unearth fragments of a life once shared. The scent of cedar and candle wax lingers, mingling with the sharp tang of mothballs, enveloping me in memory. My fingers trace old leather albums, each page a silent witness to our past. Loneliness gnaws at my heart like frost clinging to branches. Silence dominates, broken only by the faint creak of beams above. Suddenly the echo of a hymn from the nearby church drifts in. Be still, my soul. Its melody wraps around my grief, coaxing a release I didn't realize I was holding. I sit amidst the boxes, emotion overwhelming, Lord of mercy. I whisper, my voice trembling. How do I move forward without him? Tears spring forth, hot against my chilled cheeks, falling unchecked. In this raw prayer I lay my heart bare, echoing the psalmist's cry for hope, trusting in a divine promise whispered through the ages. This moment of prayer is a delicate bridge between sorrow and future hope. An unexpected visitor descending from the attic. The doorbell rings, punctuating the stillness. At the door is Martha, my neighbor, with cheeks red from the cold. Her eyes hold kindness I've cautiously avoided since his passing. I was just baking, she says, offering a loaf. The aroma of cinnamon and warm bread envelops me. Grateful I invite in, the house expanding with her presence. Over teacups, steam reminding us of warmth we share. Stories of gardens and grandchildren. Her laughter is a balm against the silence, dominating my home as she leaves. Her warmth lingers like the fragrance of her bread, a whisper of life beyond grief. That evening I approached my dusty Bible, forgotten now an invitation. Holy One, I murmur, help me see the path you've set, even when I can't see my footing. In the stillness, a divine urge as subtle as dawn light urges me toward community. Warmth begins to thaw the long-held shadows in my heart, a deliberate renewal from within. I close my eyes, letting this prayer breathe potential into corners gripped by grief. Embracing new beginnings, the church buzzes with spring fair preparations, alive with conversation and laughter symphony. Hesitant I stand at the threshold, observing life continues, unfazed by my shadow. Today, emboldened by prayer, I step into this vibrant community tapestry. Softened, my endurance becomes love, flexing defiantly against fears holding me back. Spotting Martha amidst the crowd, busy organizing crafts. Her face lights up, "You came," she exclaims, her joy contagious. We fold and arrange crafts together, our laughter mingling with the bright sounds. Each interaction breathes life into spaces where grief had lingered. As the church bell tolls, a familiar hymn rises, entwined with the warmth of fellowship. In this shared space, God's presence feels tangible. A gentle spring breeze through open windows. Lord of mercy and shepherd of my soul, thank you for the strength to endure and the grace to step forward. Guide me in weaving my life with others, that I might reflect your love through community. In each step, may your presence be my guiding light. Hey.